blades up. Yep. Yeah, like going down the exit ramp the wrong way. All right, good morning. Sunday morning. We're at the rest area here on I-69 in Indiana. Nice, big, and quiet. It's still cool this morning. Bailey found her little twig she's playing with. So today we're going to change the fan belts, both sets. Now, if I would have been thinking, I would have had them put new fan belts on when I had the motor redone, because they had to take all that stuff apart. But for some reason I just didn't think of it. So we're going to replace the fan belts. We'll start off with something easy this morning. Wiper blades. You can loosen up, limber up a little bit. We got the tools out. Let's walk over here and get the fan belts. So here's our fan belts. Bought these from Peterbilt. So they should be the correct ones. Approved by Peterbilt. Put these over here. All right, so these wiper blades are real easy, similar to a car, probably, but just like mine at home. They just pop on and off. I buy these wipers from Walmart, and a 14-inch or a 15-inch will fit on here. This is a 15-inch. These are 14, but either one will fit on here pretty good. Slide it in there, give it a little yank, and that's it. All right, we got both the wipers on. So let's tackle this fan belts. So it's gonna be kind of hard for me to set up and show you guys because I'm going to be blocking, but we got to move these first. We loosen this up right here. We'll loosen this bolt right here. I think all of those are 3/4 inch. These belts will come off, weave them around the fan. Then once we get those off, then we move down to these. Now these down here are a little more difficult. Let's see, let's go around the other side over here. So these right here are a little more difficult. See these bolts right here? We got to loosen these up. There's also a bolt that goes from the top down that moves this whole unit up and down. And I remember I got to take the fan shroud loose, just loosen up the bolts around the fan shroud, because I got to lower this down and the fan will hit the fan shroud. I do remember doing that. And I think I had to move that air line too. But all right, let me see if I can tackle that. Okay, so we got the bolts on the alternator loose. Let me see if you can see this. So we got to move this one right here, bolt that one, and then loosen these up, and then the alternator move like so, and then these will come off pretty easy like so. There we go. Like that. Now, to get these off of the fan, what I do is, sorry, shaky cam, is I take it and I work it around the fan blades like that. Like that, all the way around. and then that's how I get the belts off over the fan. So let me finish doing that. All right, so we got the fan belts off. These aren't really in that bad a shape. If you look, they look pretty good. The ones down on the bottom though, you can see a cracks in those. You see a crack between the teeth. So these aren't that bad. So we might hold on to these as a spare. I actually have some other spares in the truck, but we got those off. So you can see what it looks like, and those come off pretty easy. It's those two right there you got to fight a little bit. So let me work on that. All right, so we got all the bolts loose, and we're looking down from the top. This one here, that's what pulls the fan hub up and down. So you don't want to take it all the way out. You don't want to take these bolts all the way out right here. I have done that, and it is a royal pain in the butt. Let me jump down. I've loosened all the bolts for the fan shrouds. So the fan shroud's now loose, and then the belts are loose. And what we gotta do is get it down far enough to where we can get it over the harmonic balancer. And I think, let me see here, I'll have to wiggle it a little bit more to see if I can get it over that harmonic balancer, but that's where we're at. Okay, I got one of the belts off. I'm gonna try to show you how I did this. This is the most difficult part, is getting these belts off here. Keep getting around Bailey's leash. So if you can see, so I can do this one hand. So you gotta get this belt, and it's got to get in between that hole right there. So turn the belt kind of sideways. That bolt will not come out with the fan hub on there. You just kind of turn it sideways. See how it goes back behind that bolt there, and then it drops down. And then from there, I go back to the other side, get it around the harmonic balancer, and then fish it through the fan. Over on this side here is we'll push it down over the harmonic balancer down here. Oh, hang on a sec. I can't do it with one hand. Hang on. All right, so now I got it loose, and now it's just a matter of fishing it over the fan blade and walking it around. Now the reason I have to move the shroud is because the whole unit falls down, and if the shroud is up there, then the fan can't fall down, drop down. Alright, and these are the hardest ones. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go over here. Alright, so these belts aren't bad, but they're, see that crack right there? There are cracks in the center right there. And these belts were sitting on that truck, has been out in the field for 3 years. So I wanted to go ahead and take the time and do them now. So let me get a new belt. Okay, so this is the new belt right there. So it's just a reverse process, getting the new ones on there, and then we'll put the alternator belts on. So we got the new belts fished through there. That took some finagling, just patience. The The one thing, if you have to do belts on this truck like this, is just don't take these out, because that fan hub will fall forward, and just loosen them up enough. I had to fish the belt behind that gap right there to get it to go down, so to get far enough to go around the harmonic balancer there. But they're in there now, so now we're just going to line them up, and this bolt right here is what is going to pull up the harmonic balancer. Okay, I said pull up harmonic balancer, but everybody knows I'm talking about the fan hub. So this bolt, tighten this up, and it pulls that fan hub up, and it tightens the belts up. And then once I get it in position, then we'll come back down and tighten those bolts that fold the fan hub up against the motor there. Here, take a look. Bailey got her a stick. She been having fun with that stick. Oh, you enjoying the fresh air out of here? Believe it or not, I am too. Oh, okay. We got the bottom belts on for the fan. We got everything bolted back up, fan shrouds back up. We resecured the air line for the hub. Little fun fact, these hubs are designed to fail in the on position. So it takes air pressure to release the fan hub. That's why it won't move right now, because it needs air pressure. So once you turn the truck on, it will release the hub. The switch will release it, and it'll turn. That other pack car did not work like this. The pack car, when it failed, it failed. It didn't work. But these are designed to, if the mechanism inside starts to leak in air, it will fail on. If you're ever driving down the road and you hear your fans start to come on and you slowly, like the faster you get, it's losing air pressure in your hub, and it can't, the air pressure can't keep the fan from coming on. But anyway, I learned that the hard way. Teresa's truck did that one time. I was driving down the road and you kept hearing the fan start going. Come to find out, that's what it was, fan hub. All right, we're gonna put these other belts on. These are real easy. You do not have to fight them as much. All you gotta do is just get it around the fan. That's about the hardest thing. So these next ones will be pretty easy. Alrighty, we got those fan belts on. I double checked everything's tight, tightened everything up. We'll just make sure fan shroud is done. It sounds like a bunch of cows. I don't know what that is. Somebody's trailer brakes. Come over here, take a look. Everything looks good and lined up. Looks good. That looks good. That's back on. So let's go over here. Make sure we don't have any tools on top of the motor. All the wrenches and pliers out of everything. Bailey's still enjoying her twig stick. And everything looks good here. I'm going to get those tools out of the fender there, put them up, and we'll start this up and see how it does. Alright, I think we're good. Belts look good. Bolts are tight. Everything looks good. We're going to clean up our mess. Put the tools away. I'll go ahead and I'll keep one of these. I already have these somewhere else, but I'll keep those just in case I need to know what the numbers are on the belts. But everything else looks pretty good. We got about 50 miles up to, I call it Coldwater, but it's a little bit further, Michigan. There's a TA. I'm gonna stop there, get a shower, get cleaned up, and then from right there we got about 5 hours of driving. Bailey's enjoyed her time outside here, so talk to you in a bit. All right, we made it to where we're gonna load in the morning. I called him Friday, asked him if I could camp out here. They got some nice equipment. Let's go take a look at this Western Star here. This truck looks fairly new. It's a good looking truck. Got the like non-skid surface on there. Western Star. Big old truck. And that hood makes my truck look small. But they got some nice equipment here. It's a nice place. Nice and quiet. Oh, here, we'll walk down this side here. So I was taking this time to straighten out my trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the straps off, get it ready to unload. I didn't want to get too dirty because I took a shower and I'm all clean, and I don't want to go to bed all sweaty. I tore up a strap a couple days ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut a strap. I was counting my straps, see how many I had. So I got 18 long ones. So by the time I cut that one, I'll have 17 long ones, which is plenty enough. And then I'll have 12 short ones. And like I said, I use my short straps. I call them short straps, they're 20 foot. I use the short straps probably 80–90% of the time. Bailey found her another stick, so she's happy. But no, it's a nice quiet area here, so we'll hang out here. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this. You guys have seen me do that before. Measure it out 20 feet. I get my torch and then I melt the end of the strap so it doesn't fray. So I got my little handy dandy torch, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pull the straps off, put everything away, so I'll be ready in the morning. So we'll call it quits for today. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.